Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking some science heavy stuff. Not really. We're going to be talking about glycerin and my favorite glycerin-free hair care products, why I love them, and why you might want to look for glycerin-free products. I'm just going to be doing a kind of brief summary because there's a lot of really good information on naturallycurly.com and over on Instagram. I actually did an Instagram post dedicated to this, so if you need more info, go check it out. But here's the brief summary. Me personally, my hair is sensitive to glycerin. Not everybody's hair is sensitive to glycerin. Don't write it off as a product. It is actually an absolutely fabulous ingredient to have in your hair care products because it's very moisturizing, but it can be a bit tricky, and here's why. Glycerin is a very efficient humectant. A humectant is something that holds onto water well. Glycerin is so efficient at picking up water and moving it around that it can really affect your hair. Here's why. Let's talk a little bit about dew points. Don't worry, you'll see where this is going in a second. Dew points are the temperature at which water will start condensating out of the air and forming dew. It is affected by temperature, it is affected by humidity, and it is affected by pressure. Dew point is not humidity, it is not temperature, it is not pressure, it is all those three things combined. Here is why you care. Dew points are the amount of water that the air can hold at a given time. Here is why you should care because of glycerin. Here's where glycerin comes into play. Glycerin is very efficient at moving water around, and in very low dew points, if you use ingredients that stay on your hair, it will actually take water from your hair and give it to the air. Remember, in low dew points, there's not much water in the air. There will actually be more water in your hair than there is in the air. A low dew point range would be anywhere from 15 degrees Fahrenheit to 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Dew point is measured in degrees. It doesn't have to be Fahrenheit, it could be Celsius, but I'm in Texas, so I'm gonna be using Fahrenheit for the purposes of this video. All right, mid-range dew points are anywhere from 30 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. And in those dew points, there's still gonna be less moisture in the air than is ideal to use glycerin, but some people can actually use glycerin in that dew point range and be fine. The ideal, glorious dew points for glycerin, where everything would be in equilibrium, would be from 40 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. That is when you want to use all the glycerin. That is when glycerin is your best friend. Some of my best hair days ever have been in that dew point range when I've used glycerin heavy products. But those days happen pretty rarely here in Texas. So high dew points, let me finish up. High dew points are 60 degrees Fahrenheit and over. And when you use glycerin in those dew points, very, very high dew points, think lots and lots and lots of water in the air, it will actually take water from the air and give it to your hair. And you may be thinking, oh, that's great, it's gonna moisturize my hair. It's gonna moisturize it too much. And it will create glycerin-induced frizz. For most people, there's actually a really cute term running around on Instagram called Glycer-frizz. Frizz caused by glycerin. I didn't come up with that term, that was actually Kristen. I'll have her Instagram link down below, but it's adorable. I love that term. I actually don't get Glycer-frizz. I don't get big poofy hair from glycerin. If you need a mental image, think Monica from Friends playing ping pong. Like, whew, that is Glycer-frizz, like gigantic hair. That actually doesn't happen to my hair. When I use glycerin in my stylers and leave-in products in those dew points, in really high dew points, my hair actually falls flat and very limp. My curl pattern is almost completely dissolved. Something I forgot to mention, in the ideal dew point range of 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, glycerin will be bringing just the right amount of moisture from the air and giving it to your hair. In the really high dew points is when it brings too much water from the air because there's a lot of water in the air. All right, if that did not make sense in any way, shape, form, or fashion, leave a comment down below. I might be able to explain it better because sitting here trying to do it, it all makes sense in my brain, but it may not be making sense in your brain. So let's talk about it in the comments if you need some more help. All that being said, glycerin is a wonderful ingredient in your hair care products. Just know that if you are having multiple bad hair days in a row, check your products for glycerin. And if there's glycerin in it, you might want to try some of these glycerin-free options that I found that work really, really well. All right, so my first favorite glycerin-free product is this shampoo. It's gigantic. It's larger than my head. It's actually the Giovanni Tea Tree Triple Treat Shampoo, and I was lucky enough to find this bad boy at TJ Maxx for like $7. My husband loves this stuff. Now, just know that this would only be for somebody who's incredibly sensitive to glycerin. I am mildly sensitive to it, meaning that my hair reacts slightly to it. Some people's hair is extremely reactive to glycerin. Mine isn't. So I can use shampoos and conditioners that have glycerin in them and get away with it because I'm rinsing all of that out of my hair. But I'm going to include glycerin-free options for shampoo and conditioner and deep conditioner for those people who might be extremely sensitive. Okay, this is lovely. This is a low poo. It contains no sulfates, but it is very, very clarifying. So just know that your hair is gonna squeak and you're gonna be really, really, really clean, but there's no glycerin in it. Another one that I don't have to pick up and show you because I have run out of it and I haven't repurchased yet is the As I Am Coconut Co-Wash. Glycerin-free, really nice option for glycerin-free cleansing. My favorite glycerin-free conditioner would be the Jessie Curl Aloba Daily Conditioner. I have not tried their Touche conditioner, but this Aloba conditioner is really interesting. It is so lightweight that when you put it in your hair and then do squish to condish, like you squish your hair and really start emulsifying the conditioner with water and letting your hair absorb the product, it will completely absorb into your hair while you're putting it in. And when you rinse it out, nothing comes out because your hair drank it all up because this is a delicious product. I really love this conditioner. A glycerin-free leave-in conditioner option that I love so much is the Curls Blueberry Bliss leave-in. It does smell like blueberries, but not in a bad blueberry artificial way. It's like sweet and yummy and delicious. This is a big deal for me to have used this much of it because I use tiny amounts of leave-in. So I reach for this nearly every wash day. There's some other really amazing ingredients in here. My hair loves protein and there is just a tick of protein in this. So if you need some protein, here you go. We can talk more about protein later. But glycerin-free leave-in option, I really feel like this leave-in helps my clumps form really well. It gives me that slippery, slimy seaweed hair that I crave. Don't you crave seaweed hair, slimy seaweed hair? No, just me? Just kidding. It actually really helps minimize frizz when you get that texture in your hair when you're styling. All right, my favorite, I have two. Favorite curl enhancers for glycerin-free options would be the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic Curl Stimulator. There's a lot of aloe in both of these actually. And then my other favorite curl enhancer that's glycerin free would be the Kinky Curly Curling Custard. Both of these are awesome. I've actually tried putting both of these in my hair and not using any gel. and it was too moisturizing for my hair. But some people put these two together and they play well beautifully together. Some people can use this or this as their single styler. I personally can't because neither of these have enough hold for me on their own, but the curl enhancement that these provide, the shine, the clumps, the definition, 90% of the time I'm using one of these on a wash day, 90% of the time. Sometimes I do my extremely quick, short and sweet routine when I'm really needing to hurry, but if I'm wanting like a really glorious hair day, I'll use one of these. I actually used this one today. A glycerin-free, what should we talk about now? Probably should have talked about mousse first. Some people are applying mousse at the very end of their wash day. I did that today. I like it. It gives volume. Some people apply mousse first, then curl enhancer, then gel. Anyway, I'll put mousse in here. I'm trying to go in like wash day order, but oh well. All right, Giovanni turbocharged. Oh wait, stop. There we go. Giovanni natural mousse air turbocharged hair styling foam. It's the mousse from Giovanni. It's not even a mousse, it's a foam. Glycerin-free, protein-free. Really love this product. I have used this product as a single styler before when I've done my short and sweet wash day routine, where I just do shampoo, conditioner, and a foam. And it gives really good shine. It doesn't have as much hold as my other foam, but it also, my other foam has glycerin in it. So this is the glycerin-free option, and it's very good. It's very good. Apparently, I love Giovanni, and here's why. My natural food store carries Giovanni, and so I bought a bunch of their products because I could like walk into the store and buy them. I live in a very small town and I don't have access to a lot of hair products when I just walk into the store. So I could actually get my hands on Giovanni. So a glycerin-free gel option would be Giovanni. I like this gel. I don't tend to reach for it now because I have found something else that I'm about to show y'all that I really like. But there's an issue with the gel that I really like now. Okay, anyway, let me talk about this gel. This gel is really, really nice. It's almost a little drying. There are no drying alcohols in here. It is 100% Curly Girl approved, but there's something about this formula that will almost dry out my hair. And sometimes I actually really like that because my hair tends to be over moisturized. If you've watched my gelatin treatment video, you will have heard me talk about that before. But there's a lot of hold with this product. Just know that it is a tick drying. Also, it doesn't always give me the most amazing cast ever. And some people really, really like a cast because it gives their hair more hold. I don't get a strong cast with this, but the hold is decent. The hold is decent. All right. The other gel that I was going to talk to y'all about that has an issue is the, oh, it's really shiny. Okay, how am I going to hold it? Haha, now you can see it. It's the BioSilk Rock Hard Gelée. I believe that this is the old formula. I need to double check that, but I was picking this up in the store. I was just scanning ingredients and I saw that this one was Curly Girl approved. It had some protein in it. And it was glycerin free, so I grabbed it. My goodness, guys. This is what I used today, and I've used a lot. It has amazing hold, amazing hold. I always get a cast, and I have incredible hold. I love this product. It is a tick heavy when you apply as much as I did. Oops. But if you need hold, this has a lot of hold. Here's where the issue is. I was looking in the store when I picked this up, and I read these ingredients on the back of this particular bottle, and they were all Curly Girl approved. I picked up the one behind it just for kicks and giggles. Why? I don't know. The packaging was slightly different, and so I looked at it. It had an SD alcohol in it. SD alcohol is a drying alcohol, something that you want to avoid if you're trying to do the curly girl method. So just know that this gives great hydration, great cast, has protein, great hold, but it may not all be curly girl approved. So your better gel option that's glycerin free that I found that I personally like is the LA Looks. No, it's not LA Looks, it's LA Natural Styling Gel by Giovanni. The LA Looks gels from Walmart, I believe, are glycerin free. You know, like the gigantic bottle for like $1.97. But I find that those really build up on my hair bad, and if those work for you, I'm so glad. They do not work for me. If I had to choose between the two, I'd pick this. But if I had to choose between these two, I'd pick this. I hope that makes sense. All right, and the last thing I'm gonna talk about, which would kind of go in the super sensitive to glycerin category, would be the Jessie Curl Deep Treatment. This is a glycerin-free hair mask deep treatment that is so good. I actually used it today. I was in a very high dew point and very humid climate all last week, and my hair started to get really over moisturized. So today I actually did a rice water treatment for 30 minutes on my hair, rinsed it out completely, and applied the Jessie Curl Deep Treatment for 45 minutes. Oh my goodness. My hair is so balanced. I have done this all throughout my curly girl journey, and I played around with the gelatin treatments, and I really like them because they're quick and easy. Like, you just mix it up and apply it to your hair and you're good to go. But I feel like the gelatin treatments wash out of my hair after several washes, and something about doing the rice water rinse and this together is magic. I've actually done a rice water rinse and then used a protein heavy conditioner or deep treatment after it, and it just doesn't work as well. There's something about rice water and this together that my hair loves. Let me let you take a look. I scrunched out the crunch like a long time ago, so this is like fully settled, slightly, you know, lived in hair at this point. It's not my most magical wash day of all time, but it's so much better than it was. Oh, and here's the good thing. It like feels so much better. And it's because of that trip last week where I was in extremely high dew points and very humid conditions. So there's like lots of water in the air that inspired me to do this video, because we're in the summer months in high dew point territory, and it's really nice to have some glycerin-free options in your cabinet if you're really struggling with glycer-frizz or your hair falling really limp very quickly. I sure hope this video was helpful to somebody out there. Please subscribe and click the bell. And please comment down below if there was something that I didn't necessarily make very clear. I would love to discuss this more with you, and let me know what your favorite glycerin-free products are. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!